Welcome all HPS makers to one of many Maker Night events at Hailton Public School. First, we'd like to introduce you to the Maker Managers.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Zhang, and I'm the School Library Media Specialist.
Hi guys, it's Miss Elise. I teach 5th grade science and I coach Science Olympiad.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Spalt. I teach educational technology and computer science in the elementary school. I'm also the Elementary Computer Science Fun Club Advisor and the Coding Club Advisor.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Gavin. I'm the teacher for the STEM for middle school. Some of the clubs I'm advisor of is the Robotics Club, and also I am the advisor for the Steam Tank competition for middle school.
Some of you might be wondering,
what is a Maker Night anyway?
Well, a Maker Night at Hailton Public School is one of a series of free events held throughout the school year, which allow students and one adult family member to participate in developmentally appropriate STEAM-tastic challenges.
Oh, so Maker Night is for families and kids.
Some of you might be wondering,
what does it mean to be a maker?
the simple answer is that we are all makers. We are all makers because we dream, we ask questions, we think critically. Makers problem solve and design and invent. Makers create, they collaborate, they build. They share ideas, we learn, and they even fail. But they persevere and redesign and try again.
Being a maker allows students to integrate and apply what is being learned in many subjects, provides authentic practice and reflection, allows for open-ended and limitless possibilities. It is often presented by a teacher and redefined by the student.
Making is so basic and fundamental to who we are that all of us are makers. It's not just some special group.
Today's DIY is tomorrow's Made in America. Your projects are examples of a revolution that's taking place in American manufacturing. A revolution that can help us create new jobs and industries for decades to come. If you can imagine it, then you can do it, whatever it is. This is a country that imagined a railroad connecting a continent, imagined electricity powering our cities and towns, imagined skyscrapers reaching into the heavens, and an internet that brings us closer together. So we imagined these things, then we did them. And that's in our DNA, that's who we are.
At this point, some of you might be questioning,
What exactly will we be doing tonight?
the makers will be completing STEM challenges, of course.
STEM. It's one of the most talked about topics in education.
What is STEM? STEM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and it's revolutionizing the way we teach. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, because STEM isn't just content, it's a skill set.
But it's more than that. STEM has grown to represent a unique approach to teaching and learning, one that centers around individual students' learning styles and interests. This means STEM education has something to offer every student.
STEM uses logic to creatively solve problems. Every job requires STEM skills, so whether it's science, history, or music, STEM is vital in preparing our students for a bright future.
The evidence is out there, and it points to STEM education being a vital part in the future of the American education system and our ability to effectively train future global innovators and world leaders.
What is the difference between STEAM and STEM?
STEAM is STEM plus art. According to Susan Riley, an arts integration specialist, STEAM is an educational approach to learning that integrates the disciplines of science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics to guide student inquiry, dialogue, and critical thinking, providing students with the knowledge and skills necessary to succeed in their rapidly changing world is the key to their achievement.
STEAM, or science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, is a modern approach to that, focusing on valuing the learning process as much as the results.
So I understand what the acronyms STEM and STEAM mean, but what does STREAM mean?
The R in STREAM stands for reading and writing. STREAM projects are similar to STEM and STEAM, but fold in the components of reading and writing. With STREAM, literacy is considered an essential part of a well-rounded curriculum, as it too requires critical thinking as well as creativity.
Hello makers! There's one thing you want to keep in mind when you're visiting all your stations tonight, and that's the engineer design process. There's many steps to the process, and you want to make sure that you're not skipping any of the steps tonight. The first step to the engineer design process is to ask yourself a question. What is it that the maker managers are asking you to solve tonight? The second step is to brainstorm. Think about some ideas that you may have to solve the problem. There's often many solutions to one problem. Your third step is to plan and design. Think about what materials you will be using and how you will be using them to build your design. Once you have your plan, you're going to want to move on to the next step, which is build and create. Gather your materials and start building. Next, you're going to want to test out your project. Sometimes it doesn't always work. Don't get discouraged. If your design didn't work exactly how you wanted it to, don't worry. This step is for modifying. Here, you'll change your project slightly and try it again. Lastly, you're going to communicate your results to others. Sometimes, more brains working together are better than just one.
So are there any guidelines that we have to follow tonight?
In fact, there are a few rules to keep in mind throughout the night to help tonight's activities run smoothly. Tonight, you and your partner will need to work together to apply STREAM concepts and the design process in order to tackle the challenges. Remember, the maker managers and other helpers are only here to help facilitate the activities. They aren't here to give you concrete answers. Please keep in mind that participating in these challenges does not mean that you are competing against the other makers. Each maker pair has been given a station guide upon checking in. It is very important that you follow the station schedule and work at the correct challenge station. If you are not sure where you should be, show your station schedule to a staff member to get help. Listen carefully at the start of each station, as the maker manager will explain the challenge and provide you with all of the supplies you will need at that station. All challenges are timed. You and your partner need to keep track of your time at each station in order to finish successfully. Before you leave each maker station, we kindly ask that you help pick up. Some maker challenges will allow you to make a project and take it home with you, while other maker challenges may use supplies that need to be left behind for others to use tonight and back in the classroom. Your maker managers will tell you what needs to stay behind. Please do not go to the next maker station on your station schedule until you hear an announcement telling you to do so. We ask that you be patient as our maker managers reset each station. We will have a brief intermission between maker sessions. There are several things you can do during this time. First, you could take a selfie with the maker robot. You could watch a video on this very screen, stop by the estimation station, or visit any of the other activity tables. Now is also a great time to use the restroom. We also suggest that you use this time to visit the snack bar. Please consider purchasing a hot cup of coffee, a bottle of water, or a snack to support future Maker Night supplies. Remember, makers challenge themselves to make change in this world. Are you up for the challenge? Please head to your first maker station and have fun at all your maker challenges.